Whoa, I went the other way.
Cuts the circulation off there.
Yeah. If you get too high.
Okay, it's 5:05 on Monday, August the 1st, and we'd like to welcome everyone to our city council meeting. We'll call this meeting to order. If everyone would please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Deb.
Don.
Here.
Jody. Harley.
Here.
Brett.
Here.
Rodney.
Here.
Tyler.
Thank you. Entertain a motion then to approve today's agenda.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Roll call, Deb.
Don.
Yes.
Harley.
Yes.
Brett.
Yes.
Rodney.
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you. We get everybody there?
See
Okay.
short?
Okay.
Makes it
Yeah, there's only 4 of us. That's right.
quick, yeah.
All right. So we just share with you, we received thank you from the board of directors and the members of the Algona Senior Center, thanking us for our help with their Freedom Is Not Free music concert that was held on July 2nd. It was a successful afternoon, and they greatly appreciated our donation. This was from Cheryl McCann, the board secretary there. So. Just wanted to also point out that there's the Kasuth County Fair is getting underway, and there's a parade tomorrow night at 6. There's a fair pageant after that. You can visit all the exhibits by the 4-H youth, the grandstand shows, Vic Ferrari concert, I think, on Friday, and a lot more happening at the Kasuth County Fair this year. So. And then next weekend, August 5th and 6th, which is a Friday and Saturday, that's tax-free weekend. So good time to pick up some back-to-school clothing, and remember to shop locally for not only back-to-school, but your other needs here. And then I just want to take this opportunity to thank people for helping with RAGBRAI this last Wednesday, being a successful event that it was. I just first want to thank our financial sponsors that thanked us or that helped us financially. The City of Algona, Smithfield, Iowa State Bank, Farmers Mutual Employee Foundation, U.S. Cellular, and PFI, Precision Foods Innovations. So thank you very much for your financial support. Also want to just thank Katie Besh, who worked with me for several months to help me plan and organize this event, and lots of other people and departments to thank: the street department and AMU, certainly the police department, the Rotary Club. There'll be many individual thank yous that are written, and as well as acknowledgments follow up in the newspaper. So again, thank you for everyone for helping make this a successful event. Council have anything they'd like to share?
Well, I'd just add on to that, you know, it's all worth it, because riding with the riders out of town here, you did hear different comments along the line that people talked about staying in Algona a little longer, even at the beginning of a long day, just because it's such a fun place to stop. So, you know, it makes you smile to hear those kind of comments from the riders.
Very good. Okay, we'll move into the city administrator's report.
With it being August, the pool is coming up on the end of the season. Right now, we're looking at a end date of August 14th. That's just with managers and guards going back to college or going back to school or in service. And then we will have to have some schedule adjustments between now and then, when we do have enough staff to keep it open. But we're looking at August 14th to close up this year's pool season. And then construction updates across town. Street projects are still underway. The McCoy Street project from Pathway Highway 18 remains closed. Hopefully the contractors will start paving the south portion there in front of Garrigan this week or next. And then work continues on Phillips. And then the Colmore Street parking lot here downtown, located behind the chamber. That is, we'll be closing here sometime in August. Exact date yet to be determined. We have a construction meeting tomorrow that hopefully will get a more definitive timeline, but coming up here in the next week or two, be shutting down for construction to begin on that. So we'll be getting the word out once we have a better timeline.
That's all, okay, thank you very much. Agenda item number 7, this is the citizens' opportunity to address the council with any item that's not on the agenda. Is there anyone would like to speak? Okay, if you would like to come up to the microphone, please, the platform there, and identify yourself. And
Hi. Okay, my name is Danny Contreras. I just coming to see if there is any changes on the permit for a year permit. And that's all.
yeah,
Well, now, as we discussed, our meeting was last week, we're looking at updating our ordinances. Right now, our like food trucks fall under our transient merchant license permits, and those are $20 for a day or $200 for a month. And the request was if we would consider an option for a year, for a longer time at a lesser rate. Kind of this point in the season, where we're at, what our plan is to this fall and winter to look at writing and adopting a food truck specific ordinance. Just with the popularity that we've seen come up in recent years, we've seen a lot of towns go to that just to make it clearer and simpler to handle those and facilitate them. So with that ordinance changes, I would imagine we would be looking at some of those suggestions and questions you had to help some of the food trucks.
Yeah, anything we could do to encourage that, I would be all for. I know when we plan events like the art show out there at the Carnegie Lawn, it's hard to find food trucks when we want them. So I would be happy to have more of them show up in town.
Yeah, because I think we already have a place to put it on, but we have to pay electricity and we have to pay rent, and we pay like $200 a month. It's going to be like another rent. All together is going to be too much. That's why I want to see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like I said, we'll look at those rates and how we can set up just the whole system to make food trucks and allow that a little bit more easier for everyone.
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Good night.
Okay, we'll move to agenda item number 8, and this is the consent agenda, and that includes approving the minutes from our July 18th work session, as well as the regular city council meeting, approving the bills to be paid this cycle, approve a Class C liquor license for Cinco de Mayo, and approve Jacob's administrator's report.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Harley, second from Don. Is there any discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you. We'll move then to new business agenda item number 9, and this is a resolution authorizing transfer of funds.
This is a resolution we had to discuss at a previous meeting that we had held off of, hoping to do a number of transfers with our capital projects closing out as well. But just looking where those are at, we're not going to be getting the final reimbursements and numbers from the DOT in a prompt fashion. So we're going to go ahead and propose to take care of the two non-capital transfers you're looking at. The first would be $50,000 from ARPA fund to the ambulance fund. This would be the first tranche of the ARPA funds allocated actually going into the EMS fund. And the second would be $30,253 from cash to the Garrigan Drainage Capital Project. That would to zero out that, so we don't have a negative fund balance. That was a fund we had started when we did the engineering and drainage study for that neighborhood. We'll hopefully have a capital project to implement in the future, but since we don't have one planned in the near term, we're just going to zero out that capital project and take care of it that way. So those are the two transfers approved by the resolution.
Motion to approve the resolution for transfers. Second.
Motion from Rodney, second from Brad. Any discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Don?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Rodney?
Yes.
Motion carried. Thank you. Agenda item number 10, this is pertaining to the airport hangar extension project.
The hangar project from last year is finally complete. This resolution accepts the project and approves final payment, as well as approves change order number 1, which is a deduct of $12,265.80. And that's to make up for the quantities in the designed plans versus the actual quantities used in the field. They end up using a little less than what was in the plans. So we get a deduct there for a total project cost of approximately $482,000.
Move to approve the resolution.
Second.
We have a motion from Don, a second from Harley. Any discussion?
Other than it's always nice to see it come in cheaper. That's
I
rare.
say, that's a new one.
So what was the reason there, that they didn't need the approaches as they anticipated, or?
Just what the engineer had, in the quantities on the estimated units of concrete or, finish work. Sometimes it goes the other way.
That's good.
Vote please, Deb.
Don?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Rodney?
Yes.
Motion carried. Agenda item number 11, this is a resolution granting utility easement to AMU.
At the request of the Airport Commission, AMU recently installed a fiber internet service out there, so this memorializes that easement for the service.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Harley, second from Brad. Any discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Don?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Rodney?
Yes.
Motion carried. Agenda item number 12 pertains to the CDBG grant award.
So back in spring of this year, the city was awarded 2 community development block grant coronavirus funds, or the CDBG-CV, to support upper story housing. One of them, with the development partner of Team BD Properties LLC, was to develop upper story housing of the old mini mall building downtown at 17 East State. These are federal dollars that come with very strict regulations on that. One of them is you can't make a choice limited action prior to the environmental clearance. So if something's identified as an issue, they can either mitigate it or find another project or other means to address that. Unfortunately, the developers went ahead and purchased the building prior to that environmental review being complete, so it more or less avoids that grant award. This resolution would formally withdraw the city from that grant because the developer is no longer eligible. And then the intent would be that in the fall, the city would apply for the standard CDBG upper story housing project. We can still use the same developer, now they just own it. Find a fitting project into nice, square government boxes. So we think will be a competitive application since a lot of the work was done. But with the regulations, the developer has
as under the current grant. The project's no longer eligible.
Motion to approve the withdrawal resolution.
Second.
Have a motion from Rodney, a second from Don. Any discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Don?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Rodney?
Yes.
Motion carried.
I will note that the CDBG award, in partnership with TAFE Properties for redevelopment of the building next to the movie theater, that one is still on track and moving forward.
Okay, good. Okay, agenda item number 13 this is a request for a street closure.
Scott Seawick had requested to be on the agenda for this item. It's not here. This is all the details I have.
Oh, okay.
I assume it's like his last year's and it went well, but
Yeah,
you probably need a little, do we need any more
exactly.
than that, or?
The streets and the time.
We don't have, okay, we don't have any of
Get
that,
into
okay.
that. So
Okay.
we said, well, we'll still have you on the agenda, but
Okay.
A while back, he talked to me, and it would be the same as what it was last year, which would be from Harlan all the way to Dodge, and then up to the alleys. And there was a small discussion if they needed more, but that's what, the last I talked to him, that's what he had brought up to me, because I asked him what his intent was as well.
Okay.
That would be the same as what last year.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a good turnout last year,
Yeah.
so.
And I think he had tried to call me during the work session. I see and missed a phone call from him, but I wasn't able to.
yeah, try
call
to get those details and have them on the
Okay.
15th.
Next
and-
agenda, okay.
Well, yeah, I see there's a couple meetings before this.
Yeah, so we're good there. So is there anything formally we need to do, just
Do we need to table that or just drop it?
skip it? What, table it? So we need a motion to table it then?
I move to table.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to table it. Any discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Don?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Rodney?
Yes.
Motion carried. Okay. So agenda item number 14, this is to set a date and a time for our next council meeting, well, not the next one, but it'll be the first council meeting in September, because that falls on Labor Day.
So we propose moving that to the following day on Tuesday, September 6th at 5 p.m.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Don, second from Brad.
No, I wasn't, it wasn't.
Oh, Rodney.
Whichever one you want to take.
Because you really don't want to be here on Labor Day, I know.
Nope.
Okay. Vote please, Deb.
Don?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Rodney?
Yes.
Okay, motion carried, thank you. We'll have the first meeting in September then on Tuesday, September the 6th. So agenda item number 15 is an appointment to the Board of Adjustment to fill complete Mike Denny's term. Did we?
Yeah.
have
I did
a-
visit with Steve McCauley. He was interested, and I'd recommend appointment of Steve McCauley to the Board of Adjustments.
Okay. There a second?
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Don?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes.
Brad?
Yes.
Rodney?
Yes.
Motion carried, thank you. And Steve, we look forward to your participation on the Board of Adjustment. Agenda item number 16 is appointment to the Tree Board. Jeremy Prothman's term, it did expire the end of June.
I do not.
Had we had a chance?
I talked to Jeremy because I'm trying to get a tree board meeting set up, and he said he would be happy to serve another term.
Okay,
Okay, I'd submit his name then for
Second.
the tree board.
okay, we have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Vote please, Deb.
Don?
Yes.
Harley?
Yes,
Brad?
Yes.
Rodney?
Yes.
Motion carried.
although it sounds like their job at the tree board is going to get more complicated as this bug moves into the area.
Yep, that's right. And agenda item number 17, this is the final notification of terms expiring and appointments to the Cemetery Board of Trustees. The terms of John Heinck and David Van Gorkum expired the 11th of August. Anyone had a chance to visit with either of those two? So anyone who would like to,
John Hankin, which was the other one?
Dave Van Gorkum?
Yeah, Dave Van Gogh. I have not, but
Okay. Someone could bring that back next
Yeah.
time then, okay? And then agenda item number 18, this is the second notification of terms expiring and future appointment to the Airport Commission. Commissioners, or Kevin Walker's term expires the 23rd of August. And that is a council appointment, but this is just the second notification. So with that, it is 5:25, and it brings us to the end of our published agenda. And I would entertain a motion then to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
A second.
We have a motion and a second. Thank you very much. The meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.